What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, that's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series Original Trilogy Snowtrooper. Now, this is from Empire Strikes Back. This is figure number 35 in the series, and just taking a look at the packaging really quick. There is the Snowtrooper in package, and nice picture right here. Blah blah blah. He's figure number 35. How you doing? And then there's a nice little read up of the, come on, focus, Snowtroopers right there. Okay, so bringing in the Snowtrooper, he comes with his E11 blaster, and he also comes with his, I guess if you want to call it a pulse cannon right there that we're very familiar with. I can't believe we got a Force Awakens Snowtrooper before we got an original trilogy Snowtrooper. That just kind of baffles me a little bit, but nonetheless, we have him now, so that's a good thing. He also comes with his backpack, which is removable. That's good. I think it looks looks really good. The head is a solid plastic, which is actually, I've had a couple conversations with other collectors, and they actually prefer the hard plastic as to if this were cloth. I don't think they were ever going to give us cloth. I don't have a problem with this being hard plastic, to be honest with you. It would have been kind of tough for them to pull that off. I think it would have been, it's a lot cheaper and makes a lot more sense for them to actually do this as a hard plastic head. So I have no issue there. The backpack is nicely sculpted. Nice paint job here on the backpack. Looks good. Like I said, it does come with a pulse cannon and an E11 blaster. This is pretty much it. Same thing that we got with the Stormtroopers. There's a little bit more paint apps on this guy. There's a little gray paint there. Not the biggest difference in the world. So overall, I'm definitely going to army build the crap out of this guy, which is pretty cool. So I like the sculpting on this guy is really well done. On the armor pieces, like the head, the shoulder pads, the gauntlets, the chest piece, the crotch protector, the knee pads, and including the backpack and even this thermal detonator on his back, everything is white. And then you have this really nice, almost khaki type material. It's almost like a I don't even know. I want to say almost like a light khaki, which actually in the original, now a lot of people would be like, no, he's supposed to be all white. In the original design, this is how he looked. On screen, this is how he looked. And it actually, I think it works better this way, because you really get a better look for the character. I think it helps bring out the white. When you have two different colors, it helps elevate the brighter color. I think when you have a dull color with a light color, I just think it looks really good. And even when you do displays outside, hopefully, you know, if anyone who lives up north or gets snow remotely, I think if you set these guys up in the snow, in the natural snow, these guys are going to look awesome. They're just going to look so cool. The boots have really nice sculpting and paint deco going throughout. I love the wash that they have to make the boots look like they've been trudging through slush and snow. Same thing goes for the skirt here. It looks really good. The pants don't have a wash on them, neither do the arms. It's pretty much just a clean white as far as I can see, especially the head. There's no big wash on there. They do have the sculpted lines in the back. The line in the helmet looks really good. I just really love this design. I think this is one of my favorites in this wave. This is a really good wave. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. This has probably been one of the most consistent, and I would say consistent and I don't know, overall just good waves of the Black Series. I'm just thoroughly happy with how this wave turned out. I know it has a little bit of everyone has a little bit of everything in this. It has your original trilogy, which we've been probably I know a lot of collectors have been yearning for. It has your a Rebels character in there. It has a Knights of the Old Republic character, and overall, I'm just really happy with the way the Black Series is going. I'm very ecstatic for the future of this line. So, as far as articulation does go, his head can swivel, full 360 rotation if you need it to. Oops, I bumped the camera there, I apologize. It can move up a little bit, up and down. It is on a ball peg hinge joint, but not too much. It can't really pivot side to side either. The arms do go up, and the shoulder pads don't get in the way, so that's really good that they are doing that on a consistent basis. Arms go down, like I said, full 360 there. Single bend at the elbow, a swivel at the elbow. There's a swivel at the wrist, a hinge at the wrist. On both sides, this one does go up and down, where this one goes back and forth, left and right. We do have a swivel at the torso, and a little bit of a crunch back and forth, and the torso not so much. A little bit of a pivot side to side. Like I said, not too much. It's a little bit hindered due to the sculpting of the armor here. But this belt is a softer plastic, so even if you do rub a little bit, it's going to be pliable, so no big deal there. As far as the hips go, this is pretty much it for the splits due to the skirt getting in the way. Not the biggest deal. Like I said, these are troopers. You don't need them to do splits. There is a gripe that I have with the design, but there's nothing really you can do about it. I'll get to that in a second. Legs go forward. They don't really go back due to the hindering of the skirt. He does have an upper thigh swivel and a double jointed knee. He does have an ankle hinge, which doesn't really go forward that far. Does point the toe nice, and ankle pivot, and he does have two peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So now, I would love to get him to bend his knees and everything, but you kind of have to get him in a knee or a kneeling position. You kind of have to hike up this skirt like this, and it kind of looks funky doing that. And then the pockets kind of get in the way here. So getting him to kneel and take a shooting pose is kind of a pain in the ass with him. I'll attempt to do it really quick with him. As you can see, if you work with it a little bit, you can get him to kneel, but you kind of have to hike up that skirt like so. And it actually, you know what? I take that back. It doesn't look too bad, but some of the stuff gets in the way, and he just doesn't look he doesn't look natural. You know what I mean? He looks like shit's getting in the way a little bit. So, I mean, that's probably on the bottom of everyone's list when they're looking at picking up this figure, is if the skirt gets in the way. I'm pretty sure they just, for the most part, want this guy to stand and look pretty. But for me, I need my figures to be posed. I don't know. It's just me. But, yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up here. I'd say he's one of the best in the wave. And up next, we're going to do the AT-AT Walker Driver. And yeah, like I said, definitely recommend him here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.